Thank you, Father. Thank you, Most High, for everything not and for creating everything that ever will be. So, knowing that there's no luck, there's no free will, everything written, everything not written, everything that ever was or ever will be. So, good and evil. Thank you, Father, for creating all things. Therefore, there is no luck. Knowing that, I know it's self-will, no free will. That's how your word works, but 98% of the rock doesn't go by that. But I don't go by what the world says. I'm not here to make friends with this world, right? The spinning, they're spinning. You spin me right round. So they're entertained. They like they're bred in circus. So spinning the big top, right? Like this top, like you spin a top, spin it around. The big top, huh? The big show, the world stage. It's a big show. It's a big club, and you're not in it. So, it's a big island? No, that's Honolulu. It's a big EpiPen island, a Trumpstein island. So, hey, Trump Blue Bubba. Hey, what do you know? Already told you that was going on. They're island boys, so nothing new under the sun, right? Solomon, remember his temple, he said nothing new under the Yuga cycle. The Kali, the celestial clock, tells the time, not digits, numbers on a screen, or hands pointed at a number telling time. Telling time, get it? Casting spells like with a cursive and sting you with a spelling bee and tell eyes your vision, poke at you and play visual voodoo with you. Yeah, they do things to you that you don't know at a rhythm cycle, like a wave, like sorrows, like tabernacles. Intense, get it? Intense tabernacles. Nobody got it? Oh, it's only one there, probably not. Get it? Wandering Jews in the desert. Setting up temporary places of study. Tabernacles. It's intense. Get it? Intense. It's going to get more sorrows, like a woman in labor suddenly come upon like a thief in the night. A woman in travail and labor and agony and pain. Intensification of pain. Yes, sorrows. That's what it says, sorrows. The pain is going to intensify. It's like the birth. Birth, remember? Birth. I'm not supposed to celebrate birth, but like it's going to increase an intensification of waves of intensification. Oh, foxy lady. It's a fox. Zero fox. Zero fox. Zero fox doodle. So, thanks for coming in. Solo dolo. So, it's going down for real, like Donkey Kong until the break of dawn. They got me throwing barrels. Bang, bang, going gorilla, like 24 karat magic in the air. Get it? Just let out all the air. How's it rolling? They see me rolling. Yep. There we go. Solo dolo. Why not? I'm not like a Polaroid. I'm not here taking time like a photo. Got you waving at, like a fan. Look at all the fans we got going in here. It's hot. I get it hot in here, like Nelly, like Arches, like swap meet, like Mix-a-Lot, or like St. Louis. Oh, so thanks for coming in. I'm just checking off another day closer to death. Remember Roger Waters said, one day closer to death. Hallelujah. Get to be with Shiloh, Father. Hear that Harper's Harp, the wedding. It's all about a wedding. Nobody's excited about being a bride. But that's okay. They're in the world. Well, they're of it. How about that? In it and of it. Oh, see, supposed to be single, right? You're supposed to be in the world, but not of it. Can't be of the world. Not doing what the world. Remember? Spinning. You spin me rice round. No, I already did that. So we're in the jukebox. Remember? Like a pinball game, like tilt back to zero. Don't rock the jukebox. So you got to do the duality, like the Gemini. So single or dual. It's as is above, so is below, right? Smoke and fire on earth as it is in heaven. The kingdom of heaven is not in the sky, right? Heaven is not in the sky. Heaven is like a switch, like a 12-inch ruler. All right. Got them in sonometers, birthing, or centimeters. Apologize, it's millimeters. In the Americas, they don't do the. Remember, they have their inches and feet, big feet. Remember, Anakin Skywalker had a threesome with Chewbacca, and now we got big feet. Big feet. Get it? It's a joke. Big feet. Big feet. Nobody liked that one, huh? Well, take your two big feet, and the man's nuts grabbing your two big balls, and I've got big balls. I was listening to AC/DC the other day. Remember? AC/DC. Oh, there's another Gemini, like peanut butter and jelly. Oh. Peanut butter and jelly. I didn't watch that, but I know what that's all about. Isn't that something off... Darn it. What is that? Come on, brain. Fire over. It's the Peter Parker show. No, not Peter Parker. That's Spider-Man. Peter. Oh, darn. Family Guy. I think that's it. Yeah, nailed it. Woo, this brain's sharp. Like a tack. Like a nail. Like a spike. Well, how about a blade? Griffin. There we go. Griffin or Grifter. Hey, Rumble. So... appreciate that. I don't do that. Remember, I just watch blogs or whatever excerpts. I don't have television, or threw my television away in the 90s. Microwave. I don't eat popcorn on a Jiffy. Remember that? Blow up like a big old tinfoil hat wearing cranium, some alien head popcorn. Brain dead. Smoke some more weed. Brain dead. Uh-oh. This guy smokes weed. He smokes weeds. Probably smoking some of that glycol. Some of that, remember, embalming fluid. They do. They smoke their gene edited. It's gene edited. It's weed. Weeds, man. Got the weeds. Remember? Isn't that a sitcom or something like that? Little boxes on the house, a little ticky-tacky. Something like that. Whatever, man. How about Cheech Chong, man? I didn't know your name was Alex. Oh, never mind. Won't go there. You're not up to the times. Remember, a hand pointed at a wall on the clock. The clock. Ah, yeah, they have no dialect gloss. It's alien. Remember their alien tongue. No such thing as speaking in tongues. No such thing as aliens. No such thing as free will. You like that? Yeah. Triplicate. Better put it down on paper payments. That's all right. You can pay it later. You don't want to have to pay for the rent in your head. Head rent. Better get a head check. Check up from the neck up. causing a wreck up. Well, you're like a crash dummy over there. Dumb, da dum, dumb. Never mind. I won't do that. We're throwing people against a, well, we got impact. Oh, Houston, we have liftoff. Ah, Nimrod. So, remember Polyon? The lunar, the sun god went to the lunar god. It's like Samarimus and Christo Masse, the Apollyon or Mithra, or how many names? Cupid, there's another name. Cupid, February, the sodomite, Jesus. Hey, there's another one, Jesus. Oh, the cracker, Jesus. Hello, cracker, Jesus. Breads, break bread. No, don't break bread. Don't break cracker. Like the whip. Remember, he cracked the whip on the people who were selling doves for feeding his people. He said, you better have a millstone tied around your neck and to be cast into the sea and then hurt one hair, cause one of mine to stumble. Right? He knows the number of hairs on her head. Yep. Cast into the sea, then hurt one hair on my children's head. So the word's not on their heart. Remember? Heart, February, Lupercalia. No. Cupid! Hey, I'm Stupid McCupid and I'm Early Win. And this is the Stupid Early Show. Alright, as long as you're not having a waking morning. Get it, Stupid McCupid, and I'm Early Win. So, the Donald Lewinsky Show. There we go. Donald Blue Bubba. Blue Bubba. Like Canaanite Bubba. Like Bubba, like Esau Bubba. Like Kronos Bubba. Like Clinton, like Billary. Like EpiPen Island Boys. Weren't we talking about that in here before? Long before. Remember, he loved you a long time when he grabbed the microphone. Did the choke knob, whatever he did on the step up through the mic. Then he did the gargle, the man chowder gargle. He blew Bubba. Trump blew Bubba. I didn't say it. It's in the government files. Mental mind control to cover. Yes, to control your mind. They put it in their report. But I've been telling you, they're island boys and girls for Trumpstein Island. And I told you, you didn't hate Trumpstein. They're island boys and girls. They all go to the island. It's a big island and you're not in it. Club. Remember? Like a sandwich? No, thank you. I don't eat pork. Turkey, but no pork. Well, just where's the beef? It's between Wendy's buns. Get it, Wendy? It's going to get like a storm. Remember Tabernacles? Remember how about 200-mile-an-hour winds for 2 weeks straight? Is that a possibility? How about going outside and it'd be like a microwave? Yeah, like popcorn in a jiffy. No, you have a plan? Got a hell plan? You're all talking about Trumpstein Island, and I'm thinking about hail plans like Solomon, cycles, nothing new under the sun. Not like, yeah, the Yuga cycle, going back to Cali. I don't think so. Remember? Going back to Cali. Yeah, that's what they said in the government. Her bikini, small, heels, tall. She said she likes the ocean. Remember? You don't want to listen to that? Kali, Yuga. All right, well, are you well-wishing? Well, remember, if you drink of the deep water, he said you never thirst again. Thirst. It's like a thirst that's never quenched. Hope and the wishing well. Remember, they cast off the penny. Can't cast your penny into the well. How many people are throwing away pennies now? Ha ha! Bet you don't wake that. Wish upon a star no more. Be jumping in that wishing well, grabbing them copper pennies like a copper top. How about I like an Energizer bunny, like thump, 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 or trump, trump, trump. Oh, well, how many horns can you sound? Are you the horny Jesus? How about the try? Thump, thump, thump. Yes, he blue balls or blue bill? Blue bill or, yeah, balls in the sky. Is that Venus? No, it's Uranus. It's like toilet paper. What's toilet paper and Star Trek have in common? They both fly around Uranus looking for Klingons. Get it? Grape ape. Oh, never mind. They do their job, man. They do the reach around too. Remember? I wonder if he gave him a reach around. Did Trump give him a reach around? Hey, I wonder if Trump will say, "No, hey, what I have it. Here we go. Will Clinton say? Will Bill? Was it Bill? Will Bubba say? Will Bill say? I did not have sex with that man. I did not have sexual relations with that man." There we go. It's not a very good Bill Clinton, but how about that? Will he say that? Remember, he said, "I did not." That was Bill. "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." Will he say, "I did not have sexual fellatio with that man"? Ha ha! That's even better. Boom! Boom! We're knocking it out of the park. Whatever. These people, it's not a park. It's an island. It's Trumpstein Island. They're island boys. Remember Clinton Island? No, Trumpstein, not Epstein. EpiPen Island. You got to be Billary Island. How about Billary and Hillary and Bill and Okra, and they got the Ellen DeGeneres, and they got all of them. Probably Robin Williams. Oh wait, hold on. He's not alive anymore. He's Pappy. Oh, never mind. Whoosh. Never mind. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do some root beer and candy bars. Sorry about that. I'm gonna TP for my bunghole. Even the great Cornelio. They got their corn daddy Jesus, remember? They're corn gods. They drive corn cars, and they feed corn to their cows and their dogs and themselves. I hope you don't eat corn or pork. Pork and corn. Cornbread and pork. Ribs. How about slaw? Eat slaw? All right, you can eat whatever you want. It's all clean under this covenant, but not I, says this. Well, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, huh? Listen here, Porky Pig. Don't build your house on sinking sand. Remember, city's the rock. So, there's a storm coming. Remember, waves, tabernacles, and intensification of dung, feces, like an oscillating fan just spraying it at you. Do you get out of the way? Do you duck? Or do you fly away? You get the wings of an angel, you'll flee to the wilderness. The wilderness was the desert, remember? The desert. So, well, it's Gaza, for Christ's sake. Christ is a pagan term, so we're going to use pagan terms. Let's, how about go, well, I already did Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Shem, Jesus? No. Jesus is Satan, the sun god Mithra, birthed on December 25th. So we don't do Jesus in here. So get away from me, you religious swine. Remember, I don't pork, sup with piggy. Remember, I'll huff and I'll puff. That's a dragon, never mind. Hey, that's a dinosaur that breathes fire, right? A fire-breathing dinosaur. Ha ha! Listen here, Puff Daddy. You went to the Diddy party, didn't you? Blowing all that puff oil. Hey, how do you light the fire? How about some pig oil? That'll burn them out. You know what that's about, don't you? More than one way to, well, get them up against the wall. How about that? Mr. Snake Oil. If I had my way, I'd have all of you. Never mind. Don't you remember? There's one in the spotlight. You don't look right. Oh, get her up against the wall. Oh, she's a little too, well, I know her. Thanks for coming in, Sabrina. There's one with spots, right? So we won't go there, but we'll put the hammer down on you guys, right? They don't know what they're talking about. They're in some other spinning ball camp. This one time in ball camp. Hey, what time is it? I'm going to feed these chickens. Hold on, let me see. Oh, hold on, I give these ladies some, or double check. They probably got food in there. I overfed them a couple of days here. So let me hold on, check on the ladies. I'll be back. I didn't realize it's almost starting 5 o'clock. How did it become that time? Okay, so we got to check the ladies. We'll feed you in a minute. Hold on. I'll be back. You have to hang 10 or tight. kittens need some more food. Hold on, now take a guess on how many eggs we got. Do an egg check here. Hold on. We'll set our eggs. How many? Let's see. How many eggs do you think we got? 4 eggs. Woo! Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to water glass some more eggs. We're getting too many eggs again. We're not gonna eat them fast enough. We can't eat the eggs fast enough. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get the kittens some more food. Boy, gotta get the kittens some more food. They want some more food. That'll feed the puppy. Get all that puppy time down there, huh? Puppy time. Oh, hold on. I gotta get hit. Gotta get kittens first. Gotta get kittens. I get my best kitten. Because my kitten, boy. And feed the kittens. And feed the kitties. You ready for some dinner? You want an early dinner? I give you an early dinner. I want an early. You're being such a good boy today. You've been such a good boy today. Yeah, give you an early dinner. You're such a good boy. You're the best puppy I ever have. Ever did was. Yes, you are. Good boy. I love my boy. Want some puppy gravy? Puppy gravy. Puppy gravy. For my boy. Oh, there you go, good boy. You're such a good boy today. All right, we got to take care of our farm duties out here. Birds put up, got the puppy taken care of, got the kitties taken care of. Let's, what do we got here? you all your dinner, buddy? Good boy. Good boy. Was that good dinner? Good puppy gravy? Maybe put a couple pieces of chicken in there for you, too, huh? You don't eat much chicken, do you? You'll just eat lamb and rice. So, hey, what's going down? All right, we're going to turn this out there. Make some ice cubes here. Oh, that's a different way to get your fitting for your dentures, isn't it? Phil knocks it out of the park. I mean, come on, guys. Is this turning into a circus show or what? The whole country is, under a spell, and the whole world is watching this. Oh, my crazy boy, my crazy puppy. Hold on, my boy's being crazy. He's being a crazy boy. He's being crazy boy. He's being crazy boy. Crazy boy. He's crazy boy. We love the boy. We love pets. We love the bonbon. He's a good boy. You're crazy. Oh, you gotta be so crazy all the time. No, you've been a good boy today. You were a good boy today. Did you go with Dad? Yeah, he's such a good boy. He was a good boy today. Bonbon. You were a good pants. You were such a good boy today. Thank you for being Dad's best buddy. You were helping Dad today, huh? Dad worked, did we? So we got 5 cords of wood on the property now. I traded for a car and had a little issue on the way home, but we'll see. I don't know. It's nothing major or anything. It's just a little thing with the sunroof or whatever. So, yeah, dab times. Time for a dab time. Yeah, I haven't done any live rosin, haven't juiced on no live rosin in forever. I don't do that. I just say that when my back's really, but we did 5 cores, got 5 cores of wood stacked here. Well, I don't have it stacked. I have 3 cores stacked. So I got to stack the other 2, but got that flatbed to somebody I think is going to put it in to good use, and they'll get me more wood. And so I'm forcing myself, hold on, to eat some freaking. Hi, buddy. I love you, boy. I love you. He's just hanging out with it. I love him so single much. I want myself to eat top ramen. I don't ever eat top ramen, but if there's any, because that's a repair for both, then I may be going to put in a cage that there. That's all you get in there is the ramens for at first, at least in county. I don't know how long they'd hold me in county, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen, but he's my boy. He's just being with the dad. Was that a good dinner for you, boy? You are such the best guy I ever did have. You're the best puppy that ever was. You are the best guy. You are the best one. All right, Dad's got to go turn my stupid problem. Make myself eat some of this. I bought a couple of it, I bought some more. I'm like, well, might have to be eating that crap for substance in there. I don't eat freaking pork, so I just won't. I will never eat pork if I can help it ever again. I don't want to eat pork, so it's just not my thing. You can eat all the pork you want. Eat pork every day for the rest of your life, every meal, and you're not going to get anywhere with Father, Let me think if we're good. Do you have any of that sweet Thai chili? I like freaking making sweet Thai chili meatballs, with the. Do you get any of that sweet Thai chili, Sabrina? And it's the sweet Thai chili. I'm gonna make it in a smaller. That's off the chain to do meatballs with. I mean, there's more than one way to do meatballs, but I like to do them that way. I like to do them in that sweet Thai chili. Put with some rice, or they're good over even just like a spaghetti noodle with some soy sauce. Yeah, that's off the chain. You can make them teriyaki. You have any soy sauce, brown sugar, some garlic salt, garlic because you can make soy, or you can make, teriyaki. You can do teriyaki. Meatballs are awesome too. Get them all sticky icky. Meatballs are always awesome. I like meatballs. They're different. They're a little pain in the ass to make, but they're always good. No matter how many times you make meatball, I can always eat meatballs, man. Oh, hold on. I'll come up with some more. I eat a lot of ground beef. I really do. Because I can't afford steaks all the damn time. I don't really eat chicken or pork or seafood, so I do eat more. I need to start raising my damn own food or something here. I'm freaking some other weird twister complex right now, but we'll get her figured out. Father will. Father's got it all handled. Father's got it figured out. Father's got to figure it out for me, because I sure in the hell don't. How about that? What do you think of that? Father's got it all figured out for me, because I sure in the hell don't. Oh. So, yeah, I don't eat pork. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I'll never smoke a cigarette again. I like to smoke cigarettes, and I like pork, but I won't do either ever again. I just, if I had to, I would. I'm saying I'm not, oh my God, I couldn't, but I would not by any choice, and people could eat pork every day of their life for the rest of their life. It's not going to make them not go to see Father. Father doesn't care if you eat any pork or all the pork in the world. I just don't like it in my body. It's low energy, it has the worms, it eats other things, and I know why Father didn't want us to eat things that eat other things, especially themselves, and so I try to steer clear from that. I'm not under the law, so I don't have to worry about it. All under the Old Testament. I'm in this new covenant. He made all things clean. So it's not what goes in a man or the woman, because we're both equally yoked. It's what comes out of the people that defiles him or her. The people. The people. All right. Apologize. We're doing ramen, not a... Oh, shit, I turned that off. Oh, well. Oh, well. We'll put the seasoning in it. We'll make it more like jail ramen. We won't make it all perfectly cooked. Soups. You want some soup? Soup. Oh my God. It's a force thing. It's preventive maintenance, I guess, is what you call it, right? All right, you do your thing there for un momento, por favor. Let's sit there for a minute. So, all right. Yeah, I eat a lot of hamburgers, so sometimes I eat burgers, but I've been trying to eat less bread, so I'll just make burgers with grilled onions or something, put some queso on them or cheese or Open face, no bun, or I will. I've gotten some. I think I've seen that movie with. Is that got Tom Cruise in there? But it's been a long time since I've. I don't watch movies, but I've watched a lot of blogs about movies because they like to tell in their movies. They tell live vision. It's Hollywood. Hollywood. You know, they orchestrate the Holly tree. You know, they script. They do their world stage show. I think is that the one with Tom Cruise or something? I can't remember the movie line. So, but hey, that's an older movie. So if it's an older movie, I may have seen it. You know what I'm saying? I threw my TV away in 1991 or 2 or something like that. Somewhere around 1991, 92 or something like that. Right around the time I joined the military. So never had TV after that. Yeah, so I can't remember. I just remember there's something about, you know what I'm saying? I don't do television, you know. I've had the interweb. I can study other people's. Once I figured out it's better to listen to other people than myself. I mean, I have my own thing figured out. I'm an investigator. I'm a prior, you know, it's what I did for years and did it from a young age. So my brain is wired just that way. But I like to hear other people's side. That way I can see different things that I wouldn't, my brain won't think about. Although I have a very open mind, I'm not, I mean, I know what I study and then I'm, you know, so I like to look through other people's conversation. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it funny? Island boys, Trumpstein Island, you know, here we go, guys. You know, Trump blew Bubba. So how long have I been telling you? This has been out on the dark web for decades. It's not been hidden. This has been, you've been in the other kind of dark. You got your head up your ass. Ass meaning you can't learn. You just don't want to learn anything. You're stubborn like a mule, like a goat, and can't teach an old dog new tricks. My ass. You can drink. Well, you can teach an old dog new tricks, but look at this old dog. Well, I know it's just whatever. I've been saying it. I've been calling them island boys. You know, it's Trump's island. It's not. It's not really rhetoric. It's really the Alathea. It's the truth. Think about it. It's Trump's island. You think it's Epstein's island? They're both island boys. Hillary too, right? Bill and Hillary, right? Fuck it. Well, I got nothing to lose. What am I going to do? End up with 2 holes in the back of my head, hung by death by suicide? Damn, how many people are on the cleanse it list? But anyway, so I'm not concerned about that. You know, it's his island. Okra, Ellen DeGeneres, all of them, all these actors. It's Diddy too. They're all been there. It's a big ass bed party. Where do you think they had the baby oil party? The Hollywood baby oil party. Who do you think pays the oil god? The old daddy. Who's the old daddy? That's Mr. Warp Speed. Get it? Rocket fuel. Rocket Man. Burning his fuse up here out of. Never mind. I'm a Solo, whatever. I don't know if Ham Solo's still in here, but these people are so ahead of the game, you know. They ride the cycle, so they know the scripture, and the whole world doesn't because they're religious. They never sit down to read the text ever, any of the scripture, any of the old tables. So it's not my fault, you know. I'm not worried about what they don't know. I'm just supposed to show them to the light, you know. But this is not, I mean, come on, guys, look at his choking the microphone and grabbing his junk. And the dude it's been out on the dark web. He's a freaking known, I mean, he's got 34 felon convicted rapists. You know, he can't own a weapon, but he controls the Uniform Code of Military Justice. He outranks any of the 5-star, military general is when you're at war, and we are at war. This is World War III. You know what I'm saying? But, this is what they do. I thought he was going to drain the swamp. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Come on, guys. Red and blue make purple. They're all related to the queen. None of this should be surprising. I've been exposing this through this channel for years. Island boys. Remember EpiPen Island boys? You want to make sure the epinephrine. What happens when you oxidize epinephrine? You get fear and loathing in Las Vegas. You get lizard people. No, you don't. This is what they do. You know, they're dragon and the snake, a leviathan, the crooked serpent in the garden. They do this worship of this Baphomet worship, this transgender, the god of three genders, right? Man, beast, and woman. Jesus Christ, birthed in the middle of the winter on December 25th, in the middle of the winter, in a manger. We know who that is. That's Apollyon. You know, I mean, this isn't hard to, it's, remember, you get it, it's got your blood pumping there, Nimrod, you know, Lupercalia, sodomy worship, all this Cupid's arrow, arrow, bow, toxon, the bow and arrow. They do it by the dialect, brothers and sisters. They know the scriptures better than everybody in this room combined. And most of you don't even know the dialect, gloss of tongue. There's no such thing as speaking in tongues, no free will, no luck, no fortune, can't be saved. The last shofar, ram's horde, the final trump, seventh trump. The final trump has to sound before anybody passes through the book of judgment. So there's no dying and going to the sky, dying and going to the ground, and going to hell's not below your feet. Neither is earth. Heaven's not above your head. The number at the hand, you know, pointing at a number at the wall is not time. Time is the celestial firmament above your head. And they got that all warped. So Mr. Warp Speed, MAGA is the high priest of the Satan church. Peace, those who say peace and safety, sudden destruction will come upon those who call out for peace. Remember, MAGA, high priest of the Satan church. So do as thou will. These people don't read the word at all. The word is Hokadesh in Hebrew. Remember, he was a Hebrew Israelite. He sprang out of Judah. He was from the house of what? David. David was born of Bethlehem. Christ was born of Bethlehem, not of Nazareth. Nothing good could come of Nazareth. Children. All right, hold on. Let me get my stupid prison Robin. Might be having to be going to prison. Might be going to prison. I don't think I'm going to prison. But we'll see. I'm going to do whatever Father makes me do. How about that? He's going to do whatever he makes me do. And that's what I'm going to do. Do me, baby. Do me, baby. I'll do whatever he makes me. I'm a non-player character on the earthly realm. I don't do the earth. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. I have to choke through this again. We've done this before. We can do it again. All right. Apologize. I would never eat top ramen, but, you know, might be going to sit in a rape cage. You know, they threw Christ in a rape cage, right? For standing up against the law, religion, right? Remember the Pharisees and fees and fines and taxes. He whipped the people selling the doves, remember? 2 turtle doves at the altar. Abraham, take your son up there, Isaac, to the altar and sacrifice your son. You've forgotten, Father, do you? You have forgotten who. So I'm forcing myself to eat some of this crap because I don't never eat ramen. But I might have to be going to a cage. So I don't want to be the first time I eat it. So I bought a couple packs last time. But, whatever, man. I do whatever Father tells me to do. Through Shiloh, he is my Redeemer, so he's going to cover me after I die. Afterlife insurance, not any kind of insurance that I carry on some policy by digit or number on a screen, 0101. Swipe because of silver. Save silver, save lives. I guess it's just not that bad. I just know what the hell's in this stuff, and I shouldn't be eating it, and I never do, but whatever. I won't eat it if I don't go to the clink. Locked up, they won't let me out. This stuff is, I feel like I'm eating worms, guys. Worms. No, it's not that bad. It is horrible. It's not good for you. All kinds of chemicals and crap in it. It's all right. I don't eat it very often, so just beef. It was a beef one. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world, but I'm not, my stomach, I got to get my stomach. I'm going to have to eat this as a staple, man. I do a lot of physical activity when I'm in, normally just sit around when I'm, so I have to have some kind of supplemental, and they don't really offer much, at least in county down here. They didn't have ramen in there when my son was in there for almost a year. No ramen. Elijah spent 9 months. Oh, no, hold on, almost a year. 10 and a half months, almost a year in there with no ramen. Yeah, but I didn't make it. Look, I got some sauce. I didn't make it salty. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it like that. I can thin it down. I got some water in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that right now. I hear you, Solo, but I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But I want to eat it like I got to eat it in jail. I could boil some eggs, because sometimes you get a boiled egg. I had never got a boiled egg in county down here. When I did time here in Lake County, I didn't, I never got no boiled egg. But put a boiled egg and make some burritos with some beans. Some places have tortillas, But I don't want to eat it like I'm going to have to eat it in jail, you know what I'm saying? By itself. I could break chips and put it in there. There's all kinds of stuff they make, prison break. But I'm just talking about in county. I'm trying to get myself ready to maybe go to county and then file a appellate case and then try to get this gone into federal. And I don't think anything's going to happen with the case, to be honest with you. But I got to try to do. I told you I'm a preparedness person mindset, so I would never eat this. I don't eat ramen for 7, 8, not a lot of years. I did eat a little bit of ramen when I was growing up, some and whatever. But no, once I found out what's in it, what I'm eating right now, I should never eat. But I have a really strong gut. I'm a veteran. I can eat just about anything, but I try not to if I don't have to. So, and I haven't had to. So I don't, the last time I was eating it was I was down there in county, somebody gave me some. I remember it was like, oh man, my stomach was like, oh, it's all right. I didn't even make it very prison style. I didn't break it up. You know what I'm saying? You would never make it like this. You'd break it all up. It'd be in little pieces, because you don't get that hot of water. You know what I'm saying? I'm just breaking myself in slowly. I bought, like a case of it. I don't think I'm going to eat it. I don't have that much time before I only got what? Tomorrow's might as well be here. I get 8 days and then 7 more days. So 15 days. And it's it. This is, whatever happens. I don't even remember. I'm not making any. Father could pull something totally different, but no, you don't get that hot of water. So you're going to break it up in little pieces, and normally you put it in the bag that it comes in, and crush it up and then cook it in that, or sometimes you get another bag. It depends, This Lake County is bare bones, man. Bare freaking bones. They don't have hardly anything. Can't believe Elijah spent almost a year in there. Oh yeah, my stomach doesn't like this. I'm gonna do this like no. Oh man, it's okay. It'll be all right. This. Oh. Why? But I wouldn't have cooked it as much. I would have cooked it a little less. Wouldn't have the juice in there like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that on the next batch or something. Break myself in a little bit here. Gotta start out kind of slow. Disgusting, terrible. But it's not the end of the world. All right. I have forced myself to do this. So, seriously, why would I eat top ramen? I would never eat top ramen, never. Why? It's freaking poison. Do you know what top ramen is? Have you ever looked at what it is and what it does in your stomach and how your body responds to top ramen, the noodles? The seasoning packet's not, I mean, that's got preservatives, but it's the noodles itself that are just an absolute nightmare. So, um, once I figured out what was in top ramen, I never ate it again. My son wanted it, and I showed it to him, and he said, "Dad, I don't care. I still eat it. He's young, and I'm like, all right, just don't overeat this crap. Don't overindulge. You're not living on no damn top ramen, and we didn't eat like that anyway. So, if he wanted some top ramen, he wants some top ramen. He can make some top ramen, but he'd ask me to make it for him too. When I make top ramen, I don't cook it very much at all. You know what I'm saying? If I make it on the stove top, I get that water hotter than hell. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and I barely cook them. I mean, I make those noodles are super firm, kind of like they should be. Not Some people like them. They cook them too much. I don't know why people cook ramen, way overcook ramen, but it doesn't need to be cooked very much. But anyways, my stomach is like, why are you doing that? It's all right. I'll be all right. It's just, oh my gosh. I just live on a better diet. I've eaten it before. It's not the end of the world. But look up I don't know if you ever looked up what's in top. It's an absolute, yeah, it doesn't take long. Most people cook it for 8, 10, 12, it's all right, but it gets kind of sticky and, even if it's a little water, it doesn't need cooked very long. It really doesn't. If you get hot water, you just get that thing, you just barely spinning where it's barely hot and then just kind of loosens up and then just spin it, a few, three, it doesn't, but that's kind of the idea. You have to have hot water to begin with, throw that in really hot, and you can't do that in jail. So you have a different kind of top ramen in jail. So I'll make some like that the next time. Hold on here. Let me put this plate up here. Oh man. Ugh. Ugh. We're gonna have to make something else later for dinner. That wasn't the best. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Stomach is so stomach is just like, hey, hold on a minute here. Okay. We'll be all right. What are you doing to me? Come over here, my puppy boy. My best pupping kid. Come over here, pupping kid. My best, biggest boy. My biggest guy hanging out with the dad. You helped dad today, didn't you? All day today. You were working, puppy. You was a working boy, helping the dad today. You're my best one that I ever did have. You were the best, puppy. We went to town today. We got the wood stoves out of the back, so he got to ride in the back. And he don't mind. He got to ride in the front there a few times. A couple times, huh? Dad's been going away from the house not very often, but now we have, huh? Just been getting stuff done. Might be going to the to the jail, so we don't want to. I'm gonna try to get everything done. Get everything done. I love you, boy. You're the best boy I ever did have. You're such a good dog. You're the best dog that ever dad could have. You're my best guy. I could give you loving all day long because you're my best good boy. He's worked hard today. He was helping dad, hanging out with the dad. You come hang out with the dad? Okay, hang out with the dad. I love you, boy. This is Bone Bone. He's my biggest bone. He thinks he's a lap puppy, but he's a big guy. He's a big bone. He's a very big dog. He's the biggest now. He's my biggest now. He's my biggest. He's my biggest now, huh? You're the biggest puppy I have. Big you are. You're so big. You're like my biggest one now, huh? We miss biggest, but you're the biggest now. You're the biggest one. Come here, give Dad some lovin's. Give Dad some lovin's. Hold on, he needs some love. He needs some loving from the dad. You were a good boy today. Thanks for helping the dad today. We just stacked wood, huh? Yes, we did. We stacked 5 cords of wood today. Well, we stacked 3 cords, but we unstacked and said, yes, we did good jobs today. We worked and we got the wood stoves. We got the trailer out of the back. You got to go follow Dad to the back of the property. Chase the... No, he gets in front. He stays out of the way of the car. He knows not to get in the way of the car. He's a smart puppy dog. He is a smart boy. He's the smartest guy. He's the smartest one. He is the smartest guy. He's kind of a magnetic puppy. He's got a magnetic personality, as you can see. He's got a magnetic personality, kind of like Dad, huh? Dad kind of got the opposite magnetic personality to the world, you know. But he's he's stuck to Dad. Him stuck to the dad. He did such a good job. He stays out of the way, you know, when I'm working. He stands back and waits for Dad, or whenever he can help, he'll come up and to give Dad a hand. Whenever Dad needs some help, he'll come help the dad. He'll come help the dad, huh? He's a good best helper I ever had. He's the best helper puppy did. He's a dingo. That's why he's a crazy dingo. He's crazy like his dad. Crazy. I love this puppy dog. I'm so glad I have you, buddy. Thank you, Father, for this wonderful, wonderful puppy. He's my best guy. He's the best guy all day long. He's always been a good dog. He is. He's self-trained because he's reincarnated from his old body to the new dog, so never needed to train him. And he already knew. He came pre-programmed. He was already planned. He's already programmed. And he acts just like he did in his old body. He just weighed about 60 more pounds than he weighs now. And he wasn't a dingo. Now he's a dingo. Now he's got crazy dingo in him. But we love him. You're such a good boy. Do you hear the cows out there? Do you hear the cows? They're making all kinds of noise, huh? You're doing a good job. Yes, I heard him, Dad. See? He's on the alert. He knows. He knows. See how good of a boy he is? See how good of a boy he is? We're going to be good road dogs, huh? If we get to go on the road. We're going to be good road dogs. We're going to be good road dogs. Yeah, okay, whatever you think they're free dumb da dum da dum. Dum da dum dum dum. There was an old lady. She loved to play ball. She batted quite well, but she pitched best of all. She'd wind up her arm and she'd let out with a shout, "Here comes the humdinger, and you better watch out." So, what are you talking about there? Dumb, freedom, da dum dum? You one of these stuck on pulling your own chain, poor Neil? Let's see if you can define. Alatia, what's that word? Word is Hokadesh. Tell me what that word is. Alatia. How about Haritza? What word is that? Dinger. Yeah, like you got a dinger of a stuck up your nose, or a Humming like a bird, or like you blew balls, like you blew, or did you go to the island? Oh, we got an island boy in here, a humdinger. He blew Bubba too. He blew dinger, humdinger. Get it? Hum job, hummer. Wrong chat to come in here and think that you can have any kind of. I think your ignorance is already showing. You didn't think about what you said before you say. You should definitely do that. That's something I was taught from a child, to think about what I say. Apparently, you didn't even think about what you said before you said it, did you? Hummer, you're about as stupid as trying to outrun the cops in a yellow Hummer. Speaking about blue balls, or blue Hummers. Look at, we got Papa Smurf in here. Humdinger. Remember? As you thought it was Smurfette, remember? She'd wide of her arm, let out with a shout. Here comes my humdinger, and you better watch out. She liked to play ball. This guy's playing with his balls, blue balls. Get it? Humdinger. He's humming on the balls. Oh, all the way down, cock goblin. So, oh, you're on the. We got another island boy in here. More island boys. Tim comes as another island boy. He's blue. See, blue balls. Here we go. Father's sending him in pairs. The man's nuts. Grab him. Get him out of here. You get it? You know, they ain't getting no play, no action, so they're feeling a little blue. You got the blues? Yeah, they're doing their Star Trek rituals. So no. You know, Spock. You know, he was the first one to nail a blue bitch. Remember? Well, Klingons or whatever you want to call them, female. It wasn't a dog. It was some kind of, I don't know, whatever. I don't watch Star Trek. So I think Bubba is the real guy. No, I know Bill is. I know Bill is, and I know that these things have been on the dark web a lot longer than any of you have even paid attention to any of this. This stuff has not been hiding, you know. Okay, but you don't. Okay, whatever, Tim. You say a derogatory something with a mental disability. That just shows how much ignorance you have there, fool. You know. Seriously, retarded like a carburetor, like you've been screwed down, like every woman in my, got on her back, turn over bitch, like doggy style. No, she was screwed when I got her on her back to begin with. Then I asked her to roll over like a dog. Smack that down on the floor, caught it on the counter. It wasn't me. Even on the sofa. Oh, it wasn't me. All right, so remember, I got it on camera, so don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna sell it to the hub chain. Pornia. No, that's serving your eyeballs. So get out of your idolatry. Pornia, idolatria, serving your eyes, serving the dirt. It don't matter. It came from the dirt. I don't care if it's squirt. If it's hard, if it doesn't matter. Like a statue or little idol, it doesn't matter. Remember, spitting statues, fountains, bang bang, gorilla. Never mind. You guys are lame. Like a lame duck in a pond. Get it? Ah. Everywhere you go, we got water. But you're just sitting there. I said, roll over like a cinnamon roll, bitch. Like a roll, like a Cinnabon, like a bun, like a female dog curls up in a little ball. You ever seen a dog do that? Whipper, like. All right, never mind. So, mind over matter. You don't mind, and I don't matter. No, I don't mind, and you don't matter. Whatever. I'm just playing. We're going to do the Big Top Circus show in here. We're going to feed you an alien dialect in here. We're going to spin your brain. We're going to warp speed you, right? Not that kind of speed. They're Need for Speed. This guy's got like, in the box, this is putting the stick in the box. Bang, 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 banging, gear banging through the gears. So they don't spline, they don't mesh in here. So, oh, we missed a gear. Blew the whole thing up, didn't he? Darn it. Came a little too early. You got to know how to spline at the right time. Make sure it's lubricated. It's got to be like a well-oiled machine firing all cylinders properly. So lubrication is everything. Bang, bang. What's that rate of combustion, huh? thanks for coming in. So we clicked off another day here almost, huh? Freaking rights, boys. 8 days tomorrow. That's almost a week, dude. Holy crap, Stain. I'm not going to call the attorney on Monday. I'm not. I'm going to give him, that day, but I'm going to call him on Taco Tuesday and be like, dude, what the fuck, man? We'll see what he has to say. I ain't tripping no more. I wasn't tripping to begin with, remember? But, so, anyways. Oh, well. I thought I'd come in here. We got a bunch of stuff done out here at the ministry today. Got firewood. Got that car delivered. Got some other stuff done too. So pretty fruitful day here at the ministry. Yeah, hopefully get that car traded off for some kind of solar generator is what I'm hoping, or I'll just get cash for it and go buy one. Somebody will give me enough cash, I'll sell it. So I got the title for it. It's got, it's just 07 Scion with almost 300,000 miles, but it runs, somebody could use it, and somebody can, probably has a solar generator sitting in their closet or something, got a kid that needs a car and not using it. If not, I'll figure it out. Like I said, somebody will buy it. So I got 5 cords of wood, and I actually got a little bit, not much. She didn't have very much. And some of, like I said, I looked through some of the jewelry, and there was a couple of pieces that weren't even silver, but it's okay. I didn't get that much, but I don't care. It's okay. They're going to take and use that flatbed and give it a good home and make it run into the woods and get a lot of wood. And it's just really getting broke in. So whatever issue it's having, it's because it's not being used. It's just because if I'm sitting, I guarantee if I used it weekly, that thing would still be, doing what it needs to do. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Like I said, I think, what's going on with this car, I think it's, I'm going to go inspect it a little further, and I don't even care. I mean, it's okay. The car runs. I drove it, it made it home, whatever. And I didn't have that far. It's just up the end of oil drive. But I'm going to go drive it a couple more times and see if I can, I know he said there was something with the, and he showed me with the up there by the exhaust manifold make a little bit of noise. But it's just that little baffle when it hits right up against that thing. It makes a little, so it wasn't even loud to me, but he said he's like me. He if something making, we wanted to get it fixed. So he'd done some work to it already. Done, it showed me done quite a, 3 or 4 things to it. Some upper end work to the motor and the coils and some stuff. So he's putting some time and effort into it. So, like I said, if not, it'll be a car. I do, I think somebody will be able to drive it for another, 50, 60, 100,000 miles, just keep oil in it, that kind of deal. It's not like they're getting, it's an 07, so it's not that old, but I'm just not familiar with this kind of car. But it's got good reviews. It gets good gas mileage. He told me that it's throwing a check engine light because of the that front sensor up there making that little, and that seems to make sense to me. So no worries. I'm glad because, like I said, I'll be able to get access to that if I, I'm sure he'd let me use that again if I needed to, go haul something, and I'm hoping to do some more business with these guys too. So I don't think they just dump something on me, or I think, I've seen him. He's drove in the car. I've seen him in that car multiple times. So I know he's driven it here. I've seen him in town when he's working and stuff, so I know the car's been. But anyways, I just told him too, I'm only getting it from you to flip it. Be 100%. So I got to clean it up. Probably take me a good day to clean it up. It's not that dirty, but get it looking, spit shine it, and get it to where it looks good, and take some pictures of it, and throw it up on the internet. Maybe somebody will trade me for a solar generator, and that's what I'm hoping. We'll see. I don't really need much else at this time other than the roof nest, but I don't think I want to trade that car for no roof nest. The roof nests, they're not that expensive, so. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it made it here and over here, so. Um, I looked through the reviews before I got it from and stuff, so it's got some issues, little issues, but you know, this one's got 296. There's cars that have less on it that have issues too, but this one's still going. So it's like sometimes I don't mean to go there if you know what the term a lemon is. Some cars just go and go and go. And, some cars give up the ship a little early. A lot of it's because the maintenance on them. People don't take very good care of them. So you could tell this car's been taken care of. It's not tore up. It's not, and no dents in it. It's not, it's not a piece of shit. It's not clapped out, apart. Oh, darn, the Kirk's already. Oh, well. But it's not clapped out, and so they ride these kind of little cars kind of hard. And it's a 5-speed too, you know what I'm saying? It's a 5-speed. So, um, that somebody will probably want it because of that. Some kid will want it because I want that 5-speed. So maybe some young guy will have a solar generator and want a little car to go race around in a little bit, cheat around. It's not super fast or anything, but just something to get good gas mileage and have a second car or something. So, like I said, it was something I didn't want to take because he said he could have sold it to somebody in about a week. And I wanted to close the deal because I'm just like, let's get it done because I wanted to not hold they wanted to take the Isuzu. So I'm like, and it's just right up the road. And I really feel that these guys are, I looked through their profile. Both of them are spiritual. I went and stalked this other guy's profile a little bit before he came over yesterday, and he's got all kinds of mentions of spiritual. And he's a dad. He's got 4 kids. I think he's got one of his own, and he was a single dad. He met a lady. She's got a few kids, so he's a family. He's a family man. And Trevor, he's a younger guy, but he's super motivated. And even the truck that that he bought for me, I went over to the other guy's house today, and Trevor's truck was there. So good dudes. So I'm glad that they got this flatbed. They should be able to get this little small issue, and it's getting electric to the glow plug. So it's probably just there's a bag around this little thing that's kind of I don't know. They're gonna work on it, and I'm glad that he towed it down there. He's like, I don't want to sit there and try to work on it and be tinkering with it. I want to get it home, make it right, and then drive it. So I know it can't be much because it's new batteries, and that's something too. And I really wish because he looked through, and I told him it could be. He said that it might not be firing over because the light comes on and then it shuts off. It's not keeping constant temperature. This is a dual battery vehicle. It needs both of those batteries. I'm going to remind him of that again too, because he said that. And I think that's the issue. I think the one battery went bad over the winter. So it's got one really good battery. The other battery is good. It looks good, but it doesn't, it may have went bad over the winter. If it doesn't have 2 dual batteries pulling that, hitting that glow plug will not stay on to fire over. So he said he looked through it, and he did a lot of diagnostic before he got online and looked through a bunch of stuff, and they knew what they were doing. They brought the test light or whatever, and they didn't bring a voltmeter, but I'm almost thinking that's it, guys. I bet you if he just replaces that freaking battery, that thing will go fire right over. I'm gonna message him tomorrow. Check the back battery with your voltmeter before you start going through all that stuff. That's probably all it is. Because the battery in the back is probably 3 or 4 years old. The battery in the front, there's 2 batteries. It's brand new. I only used it for about a month, and then I haven't used it since then. So I bet you that's what it is, because I ain't never had to know. The guy I got it from, it had a lot of maintenance. He put a new turbo in it, new transmission, went through the whole motor, put new exhaust. I mean, it had a lot of trade-it for a $9,000 59 Harvest International Metromite that I was turning into a food truck, but looked like the Cheech and Chong mobile, basically. So, well, that's what it was like. It was green, that Cheech and Chong green or whatever. But yeah, it was a nice little rig. but it was too small. I couldn't do a food cart in it. It was like 5'9" kind of, and I'm 6 foot, so. Some little ladies have been able to work it for her. Some little Hispanic ladies, but I need to work it. I can't go to work all day and then be bent over like that, and then come home. I would be able to do it. So um, I had to give it a home. And the guy uses it for his business, and I got this, from his business or whatever. So, all right, give me 1 more second. I guys, I think I'll light a fire in here. I don't want to get cold in here tonight. I have firewood, so 5 quarts of firewood. So give me uno momento. I'm going to start a fire here and get myself warm here. Make sure that the cabin stays warm before it starts cooling off for the night. The sun's down, and it doesn't take long in the desert here to get cold. So this place is like a little brick. So give me a momento for favor, and we'll do some more streaming here. I gotta go grab some more wood here. Jesus. Get going with this here. They're ripping. Let's see if that'll get her right there. Might be a one and done there. Might be a one and done. She might go right out the gate, straight out the gate. Oh. All right, let's see what we got here. We're trying to get our fire going here without chooching on it here. Some snap, crackle, and pop going here. We got two open all the way. Yes, we do. All right. Go ahead. Let's make some. Any taking a pause here. I'll make something to eat here. That top ramen didn't do it. I got something in my belly here. That top ramen, that's not working. That's not working. Oh, yeah. All right, we're making some more food here. That I got to get that something other than that ramen in my belly here. Something other than ramen. I think I got a message here. Hold on a second here. What is it here? What do we get? Oh, hey, appreciate the tie there to the mystery. Made some tostadas. What did you make it? There you go. There you go. Jasmine rice and frickin' hamburger, always good. I made some tostadas, so tostadas. Tostadas. I haven't had tostadas in a while, so hold on. I had to get something else in my belly other than that damn ramen was not coinciding with the belly. Oh. On our fire here. Oh yeah, I can find some wood here now. That thing ripping. Ripping. All right. Tostadas with cabbage too, not lettuce, with cabbage. Cheers. Thank you, Father. Did you guys see that lady? Eat your kids. Kids, eat all your food, kids. Eat all your foods. There are starving children in America. She was from Africa. Damn! Turn around on the old US of A, huh? No, no, just from Africa. Man, I didn't know they had no Arabs in Turkey. Oh. That was a Cheech and Chong thing. Mmm. Those are some crunchy tostada shells. They're pretty good. I like to make my own, but these store-bought ones are good. I don't get soggy. I got a lot of beans on them, so. Man, it's been probably about 3 or 4 months since I made tostadas. He's crackling and popping. Keep her nice and toasty. Oh. Spin around here. He's ripping, boy. That's Ponderosa Pine. Ponderosa Pine. Turn off flue back there a little bit. Scooch her down a little bit. Scooch down the stovepipe. Give them rice. Put spicy salsa on the tostadas too, so a little bite. A little on the spicy side. Better get that spicy while I can. Spicy, spicy. So I'm trying to enjoy my days here. Freaking A, man. Tostadas are Bob. Love tostadas. I can always eat tostadas. It's like a comfort food, tostadas, you know. Whenever you have tostadas, like, I didn't like those. Those tostadas weren't very good. Cabbage. Not lettuce, cabbage. More crunch, a little more snap too. So I like to make the cabbage. Slice it real thin. your family probably wouldn't even know it wasn't lettuce. If you slice it thin enough. Hmm. Gives it more snap, more crunch, you know what I'm saying? And doesn't get hot or soggy like lettuce does. Lechuga. I have a taco sandwich here. Tostada, taco, taco, taco. Oh. I've asked people to try something. Say if you don't like it, don't eat it. Don't spit it out. If you don't want it in your mouth, don't eat something you don't want. People don't like cabbage. I'm like, will you try this though with cabbage? I mean, if you don't want it, don't try it at all. They're like, well, I'll try it. You know, it's like, spit it out if you don't like it. Don't even try a bite if you don't want it. Like, dude, I didn't. Why come it don't taste like that when I make it? Because you don't slice it thin enough. You know. Texture is everything. The taste could be great, but the texture's off. It ain't gonna work. Man, texture is everything, man. Absolutely. So, I'm a cook, so I pay attention to texture, consistency. Flavor is just flavor is just one part of the dish. You know what I'm saying? Textures, it has to be right, or the whole dish is off. Well, flavor is important too. All right, have the right texture and wrong flavor. Still ain't gonna work. So, to me, texture is just as important as flavor. I don't look at them any different. As a matter of fact, that's why I sometimes can make my dish a little bit better than the next guy's, him or her, because anybody can, cook, but because my texture, like, dude, I've never had that texture before. I'm like, see, texture is everything. I still got the same flavor, but a little different texture, huh? Yeah. Obviously, somebody, when they're trying cabbage the first time, you don't want to get anywhere near that bigger spine that's in the leaf. Stay away from any of that thicker. Make sure it's all that thin part of the cabbage leaf. I've served cabbage to years to people said they didn't like cabbage. I'm like, well, I think I like cabbage now. I'm like, well, that's fine. You didn't have to like it because of me. I just texture is pretty important. So. Cabbage doesn't have a heavy flavor. I've been eating a lot of cooked cabbage too. Yeah, thin. No, shredded real thin. I'm telling you, you could serve that cabbage, and I would never do that to anybody if I talked to you enough, but you serve that cabbage shredded thin enough, and people would never know that it wasn't lettuce. Not if it's the right part of the cabbage leaf and it's shredded thin enough. No, they won't. Nah, I don't think so. Mm. It's the last drop, Maxwell House, right? Oh. There might be people who would notice the braiding, you know what I'm saying? He was real picky, didn't like cabbage, you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes you got to be there, you know what I'm saying? We can't be all, you know, we can't be all bread and butter, you know. I just ate some ramen, you know what I'm saying? And I had to eat something else because I couldn't eat the ramen. Well, I ate it, but I put some over the top of it, so. Not the end of the world. Every once in a while, it's not going to hurt you. Moderation. Mm. Thank you, Father. Mm. Fiery tostadas made with some spicy fire sauce, you know. Hot salsa. Oh, man. It was so good. Oh, you know the best thing? You know what's my favorite after dinner mint? Water. Oh, it's my dessert. Oh, man. Oh, man. Right with the water on top. Mmm. Oh, man. That water's so good. Ugh. All right, get the fire going. Got food. Everybody's been fed. Oh, we're doing good. Oh, man. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that last one, but it was good. Oh, they was a little gluttonous there. Oh, man, my stomach hasn't been that full in a while. Whoa, Dad ate too much. All right. I'll have to let it do its thing here for a second. Kind of felt on the last one, like I shouldn't eat this, but man, it was good. Like I could put that up for later, but nah. Come over here, my baby puppies. Come over here, my puppy. Come over here. Thank you. Dad's all done eating. Now you can come over here with the dad. Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here stewing right now. We got wood. We got firewood out here in the desert finally. So we're burning a nice hot fire, some ponderosa pine, some ponderosa pine. My baseball bone is being with the dad. He was a good guy today. He waited right next to the firewood pile there, so we wouldn't hit him with it. But he was watching. He was watching. We got five. Now we got 5 cords of wood. So now we can burn all the wood we need to burn. We'll just keep it like a freaking hot box in here. Yeah, this is ponderosa and lodgepole, so it's got a good, My favorite burning is juniper, but yeah, pine has a very definitely, it burns. So, yep, we're just kind of spoiled, huh? We got the ponderosa pine. Every once in a while, I hear a little bit of that crackle because that's that little bit of sap. It's not over, sooty either. It doesn't burns nice and hot. Doesn't burn as long as madrone or oak, but it definitely it has a good burn to it. Good burn time and produces a lot of heat, a lot of Kelvin, a lot of BTUs. So I don't mind. There's a lot of it right up here in these trees. A lot of lodgepole and some big ponderosa, big ponderosa pine. So I mean big ponderosa pine. So that's what I'm burning right now is ponderosa. I got some lodgepole too. I got 5 cords, so I got a little bit of a mixture. I think I probably get about 1.25 of lodgepole and all the rest is ponderosa though. All the rest of it's ponderosa. But it's really good wood. I wish I got 3 or 4 pieces that have just a little bit of punkiness in them, but not really, just a little bit towards the outside. And you get that in ponderosas sometimes. Just that outer layer will have a little bit of a punky, just a little tiny bit. I only saw 3 or 4 pieces in 5 cords, so he didn't bring any of it over. He just probably was, I don't know. He obviously sorts through every piece, throws out all the bad when he's loading. So, good firewood cutter. Good firewood cutter. Glad I was able to get that flatbed to him because I'll tell you what, they're going to be able to make, he hauls 1 and 2 cords out. He can haul 5 or 6 cords of wood with that flatbed out of the woods. The thing's a machine, so it's a diesel, so it's going to pull it out of there without any issues. Oh, my, just sitting here with my boy. Sitting here with my boy. So I won't stay on here too long. I thought I'd just come in here and kind of make a note here again that here we are, another circus show with the old POTUS, the pretendant of the United, States, cedar's nice to burn. I'll burn anything. I don't care what anybody says. I'll burn them if I don't like cottonwood or anything, but I'll still burn it. People burn it all the time. Burn whatever you need to burn to stay warm. You know what I mean? But people have their preference. I know some woods are a little more sooty. Some are, there's just different woods have different issues. So last year I had a cord of a drone, man. That was nice to burn. Yeah, no, like I said, I thought I'd come in here and it's pretty busy today. So I thought I'd come in here and let you guys know that the president's giving free slobber knockers out. It's a slobber knocker show. So are you guys going to go to the next slobber knocker? Oh, wait, Humdinger was in here earlier. Hummers, yeah. Hummus. I am a Trumpstein walking. Psychobabble talking. King of the... Yeah, there we go. We'll just stop right there. I just think it's a big show. Yeah, it's a big show. They're all part of the same team, cheeks to the same dragon, wings to the same hole. They're all in on it together. All the governments do nothing but skim and take money from the elite, get richer and richer. The wealth gap keeps growing. The poor get poorer, and now we're so poor that that they're going to give everybody $2,000 checks. Oh wait, they can't get anybody their food stamps, but we'll give everybody a $2,000 check. How does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's circus type stuff going on right now. It is really quite the distraction from what is going on. All these troops being amassed in Venezuela, and we're about ready to go war right hot on the streets of America. We're real close, guys. I know we are. I know we're real close. We wouldn't be seeing what they're seeing. They wouldn't be doing what they're doing. I mean, they just dropped another huge bombshell. That that Mr. Trump he gave him a slobber knocker. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can see this coming a million miles away, Sabrina. I've been saying this already. So most of the things I do, I repeat like a freaking, like a cycle. I'm just going over what I've already talked about before. Or, a lot of these things aren't very shocking when you're trying to tell people the president's a cheetophile, and then he comes out that he's, yeah, whatever. So it's not going to end here, guys. You should expect it to get a lot worse at this point. Much, much worse. Not better, not great again. You know what I'm saying? None of this MAGA, great again, all that. Nope. So, but anyways, I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. I don't want to stay on here too long tonight, and kind of hang out with my puppy. We worked hard today, and I'm a little bit. Yep, here we go. They're doing it, Ziggy. They're here. They're doing it any day. They're going to strike Venezuela. So be ready. That'll start the war here in America, too. It's a good reason to bring troops. Venezuela, 45 million troops massed in, militia in it's Venezuela. People all ages and not one in America standing up for nothing. So, but I do appreciate you guys' time. I'm gonna bounce off here. Like I said, I stacked 5 cords of wood today, so my back is just a little bit. So, I'm probably gonna rack out early. What's been like 6:30? Yeah, that's 6:30 or something. So I'm gonna spend another hour or so, probably do a little research, and then probably rack out early tonight. I don't think I'm gonna make it very long tonight. My back is just, yeah, it's all right. I'm just a lot of bending over, a lot of stacking, and still. Just a little bit tired, but I want to come in here and just make a mention on what, you know what I'm saying? The clown show, you know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable how far away. So I hope you're doing something, keeping your eye on what's going on, but also paying attention and doing the things you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Doing the things you need to be doing. There are things that, you could be doing to combat this. It doesn't mean you need to completely take your eye off of the prize, though. Eye off this big show that's going on. So enjoy it. I imagine the circus show will just continue, and it's just going to continue to get worse from here. So who knows? What does Gerald Celente say? When all else fails, they take you to war. So here we are. This is what it feels like. This is what World War III feels like. This is what great again feels like. Does it feel like great again to you? So much love, guys. I do appreciate it. Come back when you see me. Come back on and support the ministry by dropping comments and hitting the thumbs up. Links in the description if you want to do it in another way monetarily, but it's never required. Come back when you got more time. You can't print time, and time is cooking pretty fast, guys. Got 8 days until pre-trial. So we'll see if the attorney calls me this week. He has to call me this week. I have trial Monday of next week, guys. See what I'm saying? So hopefully I'll hear something from him this week. It's driving me a little. I'm trying to show Father that I'm faithful and I'm patient with him. and it's in his hands. And I'm not trying to push anything that he doesn't want to happen. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Pastor Revelation, Pastor Apocalypse. Whoa.